You know, in my line of work, things tend to happen when it gets dark. What do you think,
Eh,
Brad?
Elise is here. Oh, yeah. You got the. Oh, she doesn't talk
Brad,
like that.
that's not your damn line. You know what your line is.
I was gonna say, man. I was gonna do that whole Elise voice. That
Ah, dadgummit, you're supposed to say dip do.
the window through the garden through the window. Yeah.
Uh, let's start the show.
Take your best shot.
What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome to Good Real Hunting. Happy Wednesday night, everybody. We're going to begin an Insidious journey tonight that kind of took a curveball, but we'll get into that later. We're going to be watching Insidious Chapter 2 here tonight, man. It's going to be awesome. Going to be having a good time. James Wan sequel to his original movie, and highly underrated, Birdie.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I really don't consider this movie an underrated movie. I consider this a really good movie in terms of a horror sequel and what a job of a horror sequel to be. I feel like this movie succeeds, and I'll explain as we watch the movie why that is.
Yeah, man, I think so too. I think just by and large, I mean, nobody really talks about it, and people say it's not as good as the first, which may be true, but it's still very solid. I mean, it does a good job of adding to that first movie, and yeah, I'm excited to get into it tonight, man. I
Hmm.
haven't seen it since last year sometime.
Yeah, dude, and honestly, kind of like hear the opposite nowadays. You said that a lot of people think the first Insidious movie is better than the second one. I actually been on the other side, like into the further, that Insidious 2 is better than the first one, and I kind of see it both ways because this movie right here kind of does more than what the first one does, even though it's not the first one's fault because again we're being introduced to a whole new world, a whole new concept, while Insidious 2 builds on those concepts, that foundation that's been laid down in the first one. So it's honestly almost in a way an even match.
Yeah, dude, for sure. And yeah, so this is kind of a continuation of our live interactive review series. We did the interview or the we did the review for Insidious Chapter 1 last week or a couple weeks ago, I think now at this point. And we had a good time with that. But we're like, you know what? Let's just turn these into watch parties, man. That's what we like doing. We've been doing these a lot recently with the Friday 13th franchise and a few other things. And we've just really enjoyed it. The turnout's always been good. Everybody seems to really enjoy them. So we're like, just fuck it.
Mhm.
We'll just watch it and we'll review it while we're watching it, and we'll still do the interactive stuff. We'll talk about it in the comments. So just I see a few guys in here now. We'll talk about it throughout the course of the movie. We'll get the fan poll rolling. We got the fan poll and Killer Flicks already out there. So it's going to be awesome. It's a merging of the two, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the two, like it's like the best of both worlds. But again, like Brad alluded to, feels like everybody feels more interactive when it comes to the flicks with the fellas, interacting along with the movie and all that. And plus, and be honest with you, we're terrible at explaining reviews in chronological order, so we're pretty much done with that because so freaking watch along does that better than anybody else, and that's how we
That's
can
right.
easily talk about and how we do not miss a certain topic to talk about too. So this is the best combining of both worlds. Like Brad said, be sure to vote right now in the comic section about your letter grade because still the horror score is or the horror scale is in effect, and you all get to decide the movie rating.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Looking forward to seeing what everybody thinks about this one, and yeah, and then obviously we're gonna try to squeeze into the next two movies next week before the new one comes out. But we'll see how things go. If the fourth one comes after, no big deal because that one is not really related to anything anyway. But this one
You know,
is the
I'm sad though because I really like to defend that one.
Well, good luck. I will have some Trulies for that one for sure when the time comes. But this one is basically the Insidious 5 is going to be, a direct sequel to this movie, Insidious 2. So we definitely wanted to
So
make
we
sure we hit
definitely
this one.
wanted to get into this one, and then definitely we would like to get into the third one as well, because the third one is just fun too. And plus, it's our boy Lee Winnell,
It's
so we don't
fire,
want
dude.
to disrespect our boy Lee Winnell, or Specs as we call him in this one.
Yeah, those two goons, man.
Oh man, dude, we're gonna get a lot of them. So let's go ahead and get to our usual spiel. First off, let's welcome the comment section right now. We got Yo Adrian, how you doing? Hopefully you'll have
Hey.
a good day. Lamantra, what's going on, my friend? We got Ashton, what's going on? We got the lovely Heather. How are you doing, Heather? Hopefully everything is going swell for you. And this is my favorite of the franchise as of now. Excited for Insidious 5. Hail to the yes. Evan, of course, we got Brother Fluff saying, spoiler alert, the red door is about the door from Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Don't say that. I don't know, man. It might be true, but I could see it. Pee-wee would make a good demon in this case for sure.
Did you say demon? That's today's magic word, demon. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. I heard an episode of Pee-wee's Funhouse. They do like hidden words and all that. But what's not hidden, info, is our girl Brooke in the chat. What's going on there, Brooke? How are you doing?
Oh, hello and welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah, and I also figure too, like since we're going on Wednesday, Fear Freaks has taken a kind of like a week off this week because they're setting up for a big stream next week. So we will not even dare to go next Wednesday. But we figure, we just squeeze it in tonight. So we're happy to hang out with you guys. So Brad, you want to go ahead and get started with our Tale of the Tape?
Slap it.
Oh, actually, or Tale the Tape, we are watching this on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, go ahead and get those. Not HBO Max, the Max, that is. If you have the Max, max it to the maximum and get that movie ready. Or, of course, if you have it on the Blu-ray, pop in your Blu-rays right now. And then, of course, I got to thank our amazing Patreons. These are our real hunters, the Patreons. They're the official backbone of this channel. So if me and Brad ever get lost into the further and some old lady, guy, person, thing, demon, freaking kidnaps us in the further, we can rely on our real hunters to get us out. But we don't want to put them in danger. But if you want to be a real hunter, the Patreon link is in the description down below. Click the link, select the tier. Any tier would be greatly appreciated, so you all can be real hunters today. And of course, just in case you think the Patreon scares you, real hunters are also on YouTube TV. I was like, what is that?
I'm just making sound effects over here, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. I'll do my best not to. But we do have Patreons on or our YouTube membership. You could be a real hunter there as well for as low as 99 cents. You can earn access to earning cool badges and using awesome ass emojis. And then, of course, we got other tiers available as well. So you all can be real hunters today.
Right, you are. And if you can't be a part of that, that's okay. We just appreciate you being here as always, liking the video, sharing the video, commenting on it. All that stuff really helps us out. So it's much appreciated. All that stuff, of course, is free, and it helps tremendously.
Yes, absolutely. So now we're going to go ahead and get to the movie facts here. So let me clear my voice real quick. Insidious 2, let me try it again. It's always the second time with me, especially with sequels. Insidious Chapter 2 was released on September the 13th of 2013. IMDb gave it a 6.5 out of 10. Letterboxd 3 out of 5 for most of the folks come in out of 3. The Rotten Tomato scores did not treat this movie too well, with an audience score of 57% and the critics score of 38%. With a $5 million budget, still did good at the domestic box office and globally too. My gosh, 84 million by US and Canada, and global 162 million. So, damn. James Wan was the director of this movie. Of course, the cast of all these lovely people are returning from the original. Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne, Ty Simpkins, and Lynn Shay.
Yeah, dude. I feel like this still came out in 2013 at a time where it was really hard for horror movies to get a fresh rating. Now in 2023, it seems to happen anytime a movie's decent. I mean, you look at Meg, for instance, Megan, rather, not Meg, being in the 90s, and stuff like that. So I think that's, important to consider. But also, they've always been really harsh on sequels too. So I mean, that's just something to think about as well. But it is crazy that this movie's got 38 at the end of the day, but still making money, still making all kinds of money.
Yeah, Heather even said here 38 is just so disrespectful, and I could not agree more, Heather. That's why we don't like to listen for the horror aspect of things. We do not like to listen to those critic bastards. We like to listen to the audience score, and it's still 57%. But you know what? That's kind of understandable.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I think, yeah, like I said, I mean, I mean, a lot of people kind of consider this a disappointing entry, I guess, into the franchise, um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's something that should probably be revisited, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Please revisit it, or else we could just rely on the good old horror scale that we're going to generate at the end of the watch party here, because those are for the horror fans.
That's right.
So, Brad, anything else with these facts right here?
I think that's it, man. I think we're looking good.
Alrighty. So, Brad, I am paused at 0 seconds, my friend. Actually, let me get the clock here.
As am I. Just need to get a quick adjustment here, but I am good. I'm fine. I'm ready. I'm jacked.
All right, man. Jack to the man. Dude, did you bring your apple whiskey today?
I did. No, I don't. I don't have any of
Nice.
that.
Oh shit, dude, you got me too excited right there. So okay, man, I am paused at 0 seconds. It looks like we're in a building, ready to play a movie production.
Nice. I just see a blank screen myself, but I'm ready to rock it nonetheless.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to the clock here, and then of course, when I say play, we hit play. So here we go, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
There's that building. I see the building. Hell yeah.
Okay, you see the building.
I see the building. Let's get a full screen action here, man. We don't need any of that stuff at the top. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Looking good. Film district, film district, film district.
All right. Stage is next.
Yeah, looking good. I like this.
Ooh.
We're right on track. Right on cue, Birdie.
Yes, sir. So, guys in the chat, how are you all doing? We're halfway there until a good old weekend, and then of course next week we get to blow shit up.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we do, man. What are we doing next week?
4th of July.
Oh yeah, yeah, good call. Yeah, I like that.
I was
I
like,
can't
dude, we're
even
gonna
keep
blow
the freaking
shit
day
up and
straight
eat
anymore,
burgers and hot dogs.
We're definitely gonna eat some burgers.
Wait, you said I said hot dogs, Brad. I love hot dogs.
I love hot dogs.
Take me,
Oh,
Pennywise.
take me to the circus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. First off, we get back to this original beautiful score from the Insidious franchise.
Yeah, it jumps right into it. I like that. And I guess it does start with a little bit of a flashback, but then it jumps right into the ending of the first one right after that. So it's
Mhm.
cool. But already it feels very much connected. Good connective tissue there with the sounds and stuff.
Exactly, man. And I'll go ahead and just kind of give up my first negative of the movie here. It's as the first movie, I'm not sure what kind of filter or editing that James Wan and his crew did with it to kind of make it feel grimy and just make you uncomfortable. Just by the way it just was presented. But this movie right here, oh, which by the way, that is the girl, freaking I can't remember Patrick Wilson's mom character, like the character of Patrick Wilson, the mom. This is the younger mom from the House of the Devil.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Good to see her again. House of the Devil
Yeah.
is a banger, man. I tell you what kills me in this movie. This is the one thing that I always think about when I think about this movie is this damn voiceover by Lin Shaye with this actress. It kills
Oh,
me. It's
yeah.
distracting, man.
Yeah, dude, you know how perfectly in sync you have to be with lip sync and all that? Like, you think the game show is hard on freaking Spike TV or whatever program that's called now, but do you know how hard it is to do it in a movie?
It's tough, man, but it honestly takes me out of the movie a little bit.
Oh no! But no,
I just
I'm with you, folks. Because what did take me out of this movie, I was going to get to, but then I saw, of course, House of the Devil main character there. It's that this movie to me looks too clean, like too HD. And there's nothing wrong with it, but it kind of takes away what made the first Insidious movie special for me.
yeah, it is a little polished, man. But I just every time I hear this girl talk, all I can do is picture Lin Shaye talking into a microphone. That's I can't even pay attention to what she's actually saying. It's a bit extra.
Yeah, it's kind of like how if like you and me like mess up on a live stream and we just have to do a voiceover. That's kind of how like it'll be like.
Yeah, but except that like it would be like if you did my voice and I did yours, and it would just be like you could clearly you clearly know as the watcher that that's not the person's voice, and so I don't know, it feels weird.
Dude, you just gave me a brilliant idea
No,
that
no.
we need to do that. Like we just need to put ourselves on mute and then just do each other's like freaking voiceovers.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Bringing
Oh,
back the old picks from the first Insidious.
oh, oh, young Dalton. I'm getting the
Yeah.
cast pulled up so I don't have another blunder like I just did.
Oh, you're good, man. You're doing good.
Let's
Adrian
see
James
here.
is here, man. What's up?
Yo, what's going on, man?
I guess I saw you a little bit earlier.
It's okay. We love to welcome people in twice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who I was named Patrick Wilson. The character of Patrick Wilson is named Josh, as you're seeing young Josh right now, and his mother is Lorraine, which is kind of ironic because that is right before Lorraine and The Conjuring, Ed and Lorraine, and of course Jocelyn Donahue. Donahue is the girl from House of the Devil that you're
Nice.
seeing playing as the young mom.
Nice.
And of course, young Elise is being played by Lindsay Seam.
But only visually.
Yeah, and this is the only good movie that she's ever been a part of, so she didn't have a good career. But
That's because the one movie she came in, she didn't get to use her voice.
I hate that. That's so sad. Alrighty, we're trying to set a mood in the atmosphere real quick, and Josh is going to try to go into the further.
I can dig it, man. I mean, you set this up, the farther thing, all kind of towards the end of the first movie, where he went in. And this movie, we're jumping right into his prequel story here. So I like that.
Mm-hmm. And actually, if y'all remember, mostly in the first one, you could just tell a lot of clues kind of got set up, but you have absolutely no idea where those clues were going to like go into. This movie here, Insidious 2, really tells you exactly what those clues are and goes into deep of why it's important.
Right.
Mainly when we get into that, like to the original house in the first one, you'll know exactly how everything gets connected together.
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on there, Chase from Moser Movie Reviews? How are you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
Oh,
I was like, Chase, what's going on? No,
I don't know why I answered for him. I just felt like I needed to. I don't know why I did that. It's nice to have you here, though.
oh man,
And I hope you are doing good.
It's been a long week, and for you, it's been a long month. So do not blame you, dude, man. So Chase says, I literally just watched this 2 days ago. I started with number 3, then went to fourth of number 1, ended with number 2. Chase, did you get a chance to watch the 4th one?
No, dude, nobody's watching that, Brett, man.
I
Nobody's
watched it.
It's not a good movie.
It's a very decent
and
movie.
this is why we can't allow you to judge this Nun 2 situation, because you like movies like Insidious 4, and you're going to come in and you're going to say, oh, Nun 2 is the best thing this year that's came out,
and then bread.
And we're going to be like, yeah, but like, where does it compare to Insidious 4? And you're like, oh, it's even. And then that's when we'll all know where it truly stands.
Well, if you don't be careful, I'm going to send freaking Mr. Shazi at you. Yes, this is just in case if you looked on my Instagram, this is the shark where I poured that mixed drink at the Outback, where I drank the freaking Aussie Jossie.
Was it epic?
Dude, it got me fucking tipsy real quick.
Hell yeah, man. Crush some steak with that too?
No, I actually got the bloomin' fried chicken. I tried that for the first time, and dude, it was almost just as good as the steak.
Hey, man, I like a good piece of fried chicken, man. I like it.
Especially theirs, dude. My gosh. And Chase, he's watched 3, 4, 1, 2. That's how he watched them. And you know what? I see what you did, Chase. You watched them in chronological order.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. I've never done that before.
Ooh, but man, speaking of freaking hot, we're freaking hot into the freaking closet here.
Yes, we are.
What's behind the closet? We have
it-
no clue.
Is she in the further right now, or is she just Josh? Josh is there, right?
Josh is there. Because again,
Oh, no.
Elise has that ability to kind of sense what's into the further without being into the further.
Dude, I like when she shows up in the further in part 3, I think. Or maybe it's actually this one, actually. When she shows up there. I can't remember. We'll see here in a little bit. That reminds me of The Conjuring, dude.
Oh, dude, yeah, freaking Bathsheba, that bitch Bathsheba.
It's kind of the same thing where she approaches the little closet thing.
Play hide. You want to play hide and clap?
The voice still kills me, though. I can't take anything serious.
Chris, what's going on, man? Hey, everyone. I like this one even more than the first one. See, there we go. We got 2 people who enjoyed the Insidious 2 over the first Insidious, Brad. So you're getting introduced to those people.
Oh, yeah, man. I like it. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's...
Make it 3. There's Chase, so...
Hell yeah, we're rocking and rolling, man. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's super underrated, man. I really do. I think a lot of people didn't give it a chance, but it's cool to see that a lot of people here did. So I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I've only seen this one like twice, or maybe 3 times, actually. 3 times.
I think I'm on the 3 C's too, with the third one prepping for this.
Who said that? Doug said that, right? Fuck you, Doug.
Who said that, you rascal?
Ashton said, though, Brett, Insidious 4 is bad as shit. I don't know if that's what he meant by Bass, but that's what I'm saying.
Now, Ashton, now the tables are going to be turned. You're going to get canceled if you ain't careful. Watching you. Watching you. I'm for real. I'm for real.
And this is a good point, Chris. He said, I think Brad will sway over. It's very Shining like. And I actually, every time I've seen this movie in the past, it's reminded me of The Shining.
I love this score. One of my favorites.
It's epic.
Because
it's
once
scary.
you hear it, you know exactly what movie it came from, and it makes you uneasy.
And you know we're going to get that. When we go back to the theater, we're going to hear it with the loudspeaker. It's going to be great. Ooh. It's going to be really nice. I feel like this is the same.
Oh, that's going to be my question. See, even Brad's dogs got freaked out. Or dogs actually know that Destiny is here. So, Destiny, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you got everything situated. You're going to have some good time off, and hopefully you have a good one. But thank you so much for hanging out with us.
If anybody would like 2 dogs, shoot me over an email and we'll correspond. We'll make it happen. I'll get them. I'll get them to you.
More than anything, you're going to give away 1.
Both.
Uh-oh.
Both.
So if you're dog shopping, there you go.
Yeah, I got them for you.
Music by Joseph Bashara, which he is the same composer of The Conjuring as well. So I love his musical efforts, along with his performances as that bitch Bathsheba in The Conjuring, and the freaking the woman in black, the real woman in black,
the real one. What about the one?
See if he played that lady in the black in this one too.
But yeah, back to Chris's point, man. I always think about The Shining when I watch this, because Patrick Wilson's performance is very much Jack Torrance-esque, man. It really is. And I after seeing this, he would make a mighty fine Jack. I think. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Actually, Brad, I must have misspoken. It was just in the first one where he played the woman in black. They got somebody completely different in this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all good though. Yeah, from the first one, yeah, very good job by Bashara playing the woman in black. Which, trust me, we'll get into a lot of talk about that evil bitch in this one. Russell, what's going on, man? What kind of dogs are we talking, Brad?
Dumbass ones. I think that's the actual breed.
I don't think there's a speed. Yeah, I don't think there's a breed called dumbass.
I can prove it. Yeah, I can totally prove it.
Oh, I love this. I love this camera shot right here. How it just zooms in.
Yeah, right to the interview room. It's really cool. Out of darkness too. It's really neat. There's a lot of things in this movie I really like, actually.
It's kind of like we are coming from those credits. Like we're kind of like stuck in the further, and we're coming from further to reality.
Yeah, dude, look at that, man. That's a good way of looking at it.
Hmm. And Red Faced Demon, that's the one he plays. Dadgummit, always gets those two mixed around. So Bashira, the musical composer, played the Darth Maul's crackheaded brother in the first one. But I
Yes.
definitely know he played that bitch Bathsheba in The Conjuring, which I'm excited for The Conjuring next month in July because it gets to celebrate, Brad, a 10-year anniversary, dude. My
10
favorite
years,
movie,
man.
one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
It's fucking insane, man, to think that it's been 10 years, man.
I would love to try to do a watch party if we can, but I'm trying to save it for the watch series that we're going to do with it once the new one comes out.
Yeah, man. I mean, whatever. If we want to crush it, we can crush it. I don't
You know
care.
what? We might do it both times because that movie means so much to me. So you never know.
Yeah, we'll crush it. I don't care to crush anything.
Yeah, just like this officer's crushing this interview, trying to figure out if frickin' Josh was a murderer or not.
Detective, thank you very much. And yes, I think no, yeah, I like the way it jumps right into this because you always, I mean, yeah, there's the freaking face, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That ending was fucking good, man.
Oh, so good. And then, freaking Renee just finds this camera right here.
Yeah, and she's deader than shit.
Oh, dude. I agree with you, dude. Insidious definitely has one of the more underrated endings in horror.
Yeah, because you thought everything. Yeah, and then the Hitchcock zoom there. Look at that. That's freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is going on? If Kevin Bacon needed to come in here right here. What the hell is going on?
What a horrible acting job we got going on right now. I'm not talking about Patrick Wilson, but I'm talking about the woman in black. What an awful acting performance.
Yeah, it's not good, right? Not good at all.
Not good at all. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get like mixed up. It's like, oh, that's just bad acting right there. Like, no, that's not. Well, it's kind of bad acting, but bad acting for the woman in black, not by Patrick Wilson. He was just doing what he was told.
Yeah, it's an acting. He's acting within an acting gig. It's kind of like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you got to be able to differentiate, and let people know that he's not himself.
Mm-mm. And I want to talk about Rose Byrne real quick because I feel like she is definitely one of the most underrated horror moms in the horror genre. I feel like she is a really great mom.
Yeah, and you know what? She's a great actress too, man. I think
Mhm.
these two movies, uh, she killed it, man. She's one of my favorite horror characters, and I think that she didn't really do a lot outside of this, at least not before the first movie. She's done a few comedies here and there, and she made that cameo in Star Wars,
Yeah, made the
Part
cameo
Two.
in
But
Star Wars. She was freaking Achilles' love interest in the movie Troy, which was my favorite movie in high school.
yeah,
And then she was also Professor Charles Xavier's love interest in X-Men First Class, if you
interesting.
remember that one. So yeah, Rose Byrne has done a lot of good like side character work, but I feel like these two movies with the Insidious movies, she really gets a chance to show out her acting skills.
Yeah, she does, man. I'm really glad she's coming back.
Me too, because that would have felt misplaced.
Yeah. I like this house they got. This house feels like it's the same house from The Conjuring, dude. It's got the stairs with the fucking double doors at the bottom.
Yeah. And of course, classic James Wan, he loves to show off the settings of all of his movies, especially houses, because he
Yeah.
wants you to get to know every aspect of a room.
And he always does good with houses too, man. You think about this, the first Insidious was a different house. Obviously The Conjuring, but Malignant too had a nice freaking house
Yes.
in it as
Agreed.
well. Saul, Dr. Gordon's house and Saul, that one was pretty epic.
The
Just kidding.
freaking Taco Bell bathroom in Saul.
Yeah. But what about that house in Saul too, though? He wasn't the director per se, but he was involved a little bit.
Dude, I cannot wait to freaking do the Saw Watch Party series and watch Saw 2 because I'll be honest with you, I'm almost at a point of getting close enough where maybe I might have Saw 2 over the first Saw.
Yeah, I can't get behind that
I know
idea,
I
but
can't. I
I
know you
enjoy.
can, but man, I just have so much fun with the second one. Even though
Yeah,
that second one can no like any chance beat the third act of the first one, but my God, it comes close.
the first one's just such a good psychological. I mean, like even it's a horror movie, but it's still very psychological horror esque too. You know, you
Mhm.
have the whole mystery element to it, and that's what makes that first one so great and so different from the rest of the franchise. But
Mhm.
nonetheless, I'm looking forward to tackle those two. And yeah, Chris says that Dead Silence Mansion that was pretty epic. And then
Dude.
Phantom Menace, yeah, I thought she was in the second. I knew she was in the second one. She got blown away at the
Yes.
beginning.
Blown away.
Blown away.
Oh, and here's another thing I love about this Insidious franchise. They are really great by not playing any music. They're just focused doing those camera shots and all that, and just really relying on the environment to build up these scares.
Yeah, man, they're building suspense here, tension. You know,
Mhm.
they're not jumping right in.
And yeah, I do. And great job pointing out these particular camera shots, kind of like how you said the what's the movie you mentioned earlier?
I don't know. Which
Alfred
one?
Hitchcock.
Oh, yeah, the Hitchcock Zoom I
Yeah, the
mentioned earlier.
Hitchcock zoom. I'm seeing a lot of Hitchcock techniques right here.
Yeah. This is a little bit of foreshadowing for something that happens later with the piano that I thought was one of the better moments of this movie. We'll get to
Mhm.
later, but
And I'll be honest with you, with latest rewatch, I totally forgot about what the playing of the piano was. Come on, Brad, we're from the South. We call it a piano.
I guess we do, don't we? I guess
Uh-huh.
we do.
Oh, so look at the baby.
Baby is just, she has no idea the freaking torment she's been through.
And look at the big baby.
She
Ashton
almost got
says
snatched up.
Saw 2 over the first Saw. There you go, Ashton. Well, I don't want to fight you. I'm not a fighter.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if it's more in line with what the rest of the franchise is, you know, and I think it's the
Mhm.
best sequel out there for sure. So if that kind of version of Saul, like Saul 2 through 7 is your thing, and that's how you like Saul, then I think 2 is probably the best of
Mhm.
those for sure.
Well, you know what? This is actually kind of a nice, like, kind of like segue into this movie because it's like I said, I feel like, oh, watch out, Rose. There's a, or Renee, there's a freaking toy right there. But in a way, how Insidious 2, there's more going on in that one, while the first one was just establishing a new world and a new concept. Same thing could kind of be said about Saw, where Saw 2 got to do a lot more because the first movie was mainly just setting up this whole new world with a whole new concept and trying to build on that. And then the second one gets to have a lot more fun to be played with.
This is true, dude. I would not. These baby monitors are freaking me out, dude. From the first movie too, and now she's doing it again, and now the baby's getting out of the crib. Like I just,
Dude, what about. Of course, you want to move on from this old lady in black.
the lady in black's just chilling in the bed, dude. Like just hanging out with it. It looks like he just made the bed fresh. And he just turned it down.
And I could imagine freaking Josh right here going, "Hey, Renee, by the way, are my boobs like coming in?" Like, Josh, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Like, but and I also figured about just replacing my clothes with a black wedding dress. What do you think about that? A little kinky? No, but no,
Yeah, he should
I.
just. He's raising a lot of red flags here. He is.
Mhm.
Or she is. If the woman in black wanted to remain in this world, she needed to be a little bit more incognito. I think right now she, yeah, just raising a lot of red flags.
But dude, speaking of freaking red flags and red doors, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure where we're going with that. But where I am going with it is our freaking boys, the team. I'm talking about the team of Specs and Tucker here. Lee Winnell playing Specs, and of course Angus Sampson playing as Tucker. Let's see here. Chris says Jay LaRose, who plays the long-haired fiend, came out on our Saul podcast. Check it out. Hell yeah, dude! Definitely check that out, guys. So let's see here. And Ashton needs to watch Jigsaw and Spiral before Saw X. I will go ahead and let you know you really don't need to, because I feel like both of those movies are not going to do anything for Saw X. But if you just want to, go for it. All right. So Specs and Tucker are at Elise's old house trying to kind of like get in contact with her because they are so lost right now and they're trying to figure out what the hell to do.
Yep, for sure. Trying to get some things figured out, man. These guys are a critical part to these movies, I think.
Mm-hmm. They bring the comedy aspect to it. Like just after getting done with some tense scenes and you just need a breather, these two guys will easily give you that breather.
Let me get these guys in the rock paper scissors wannabe.
Yeah, I need to learn that game. Like if I ever get to talk to Lee Winnell, I am going to ask him about that game.
Dude, honestly, I just thought of did I? Yeah, I think I thought of an idea. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, I like ideas.
Chris said James Wan birthed the franchise, but Darren Lynn Bousman raised it when he did 2 through 4. He made the franchise what it is. That's very true,
for
man.
Saul. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Saw like really works well as a standalone, like the first one.
Right.
And that's the movie you can really compare, in my opinion. That's the movie you could compare that movie as one of the horror greats, one of the all-time greats. But then, yeah, obviously the franchise takes a turn, and I love all the movies in the franchise, save for the 7th one. And I didn't really like Jigsaw that much, but the rest of them are great.
Yeah, the only thing for the 7th one I like, of course, is our boy Chester from God, why am I blanking
Linkin
on it
Park?
right now? Yeah, Linkin Park. My boy Chester. I love R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. and Saw 7 too.
Oh God, no, dude. That's why I loved. At least he got to have a badass kill in that movie.
That's for damn sure, dude. It was gnarly. They had some good kills in there, but the effects sucked.
Oh, the freaking cotton candy blood! Don't forget about the cotton candy.
Yeah, it was awful.
So,
I also wanted to mention Chris.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, he said that Jay LaRose, who played the long-haired fiend, came on to our Saul podcast. Check it out. Yeah, man, the Jigsaw Files. Check it out on Chris Snyder's channel, man. The Movie Misfits. That's it's great stuff, man. For a Saul fan, if you like Saul, nobody likes Saul more than Chris does, and he's got a hell of a good show lined up. So go check that out, man.
Yeah, especially he got to do the Saw 6 episode where he got to even interview freaking Kevin, man. Like, what a freaking honor that is.
Kevin Gruder, it's his name, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the director of Saw 6 and obviously Saw 10 and Saw 7, but, we don't blame him for that.
Yes, sir. So definitely check out that. And I agree with Russell. The Jigsaw Files freaking rocks.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All right. We got some more freaking mood and atmosphere getting ready to happen here.
Yeah, we do. Dark houses. Nobody turns on any fucking lights, man.
Hey, if you need a dark environment, who are you going to call? Scott Derrickson.
The only light on in this house is that lava lamp over there.
And we all know if you owned a lava lamp before, they are not that bright.
Not at all, dude. They're just there purely for
just
for
look
fun.
Cool. Freaking Dalton deadgummit, dude. You just was stuck into the fervor for like what, Brad? 6 months, and now this fucker's already back into the further.
Yeah, I don't. He liked it there. He liked it there.
Apparently, no, he kept on pissing himself and all that in the freaking.
Well, as did Georgie though. As did Georgie. Georgie pisses himself in Pennywise's car.
Georgie got ate the fuck up. Dalton at least got to live.
Now, that's one thing, though. You look at this and you're like, oh, man, the Insidious, the first one had this great ending. Everybody like, well, I mean, not for Elise, but for everybody else, like Dalton got pulled out of the further and all this stuff. And this is just kind of fallen into that sequel trope of like, oh, well, you didn't quite get him out all the way, did you? Because now he's back. So that's, I mean, that's the one thing you could look at. It's just kind of a weak setup, but you know,
Well,
what else are you
you
gonna
gotta
do?
get the
What
movie
else?
to get somewhere,
Yeah.
folks.
What else are you gonna do? I mean, you want to make a sequel, you got to do sequel things. So that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Kind of like you said with the first Saw movie, it's great for its own standalone film. But man, when a movie makes so much damn money, you have to like make a story out of nothing in a way. Because again, you got to say, "Hey, I want a second movie." Well, this is not stuff you can make a second movie for. Well, figure it out. I'm like, okay.
Let's do it.
I say, all right, this is awful, but here you go. We love it. Let's freaking make it. Like, no, I was just joking. Like, uh-oh, what was that?
Dude, that's what I love this scene though, where there, that right there. Whoop, whoop, there it is. God, the freaking creepy ass people walking around the house. I don't know why they have all this
Especially
red illumination.
her.
Oh,
She
turned on the
freaks
light.
me out the most. My mother will call her.
Yeah, she's like the poster child of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Look, at least she's turning on lights though. I give her credit.
There you go. Freaking turning on lights. Increase that electric bill.
Fuck it, dude. My electric bill would be $4,000 if I lived in this house.
And she's a drug addict. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure she's gone through a lot.
Yeah, she's gone through more than your fair share.
Ooh.
There she is again. Damn it, just hanging around. I don't know. All their lights are so dark in the house still. Like, who has illumination like that in the bathroom?
Don't get trapped in the bathroom. That's a real shit place.
I think she just came in through the window. What the shit?
Hey, Rosalie, you're welcome, man. Again, we give credit to Chris Snyder for figuring out the way how to do all this, and we just try to do this in our own unique way with the freaking clock.
Yeah, dude.
This
one day
is
we're
the
gonna
real
have
TikTok.
one of those days we're gonna have one of those Y2J clocks up here from when Chris Jericho. The whole movie.
What the hell is this freaking noise? Where the freaking intense thing?
Just 2 hours straight.
Oh my god! Oh, bang my knee on the desk.
Don't do that.
I'm going down.
It's a knee slapper. Now they're doing this. Good foreshadowing.
Look at freaking mom and dad bond or mom and son bonding right there.
See, now this is what I'm telling you, man. Patrick Wilson, Jack Torrance, right here, man. You could put them in there. It could work. You could see these little moments of bonding with Danny and Jack before they go to the hotel. It would be nice. It would be nice.
Exactly. Dude, I agree with that. Dude, Matt Fauci, what's going on there, dude? Excuse me.
Sexy SOB.
Dude, first off, Matt, congratulations on finally reaching that 5K today. Awesome job. I know you're doing putting in a lot of work on your channel, so congratulations and celebrate that 5K, my friend.
Dude, that's 5% of 100,000. I just want you to know that. I don't know if you put the math together at any point, but that's big. I like that.
Yeah, I love Brad with his freaking math skills on the freaking line, man. And Matt Fauci, hopefully we can work it out for next Thursday where you can come on to do Friday the 13th remake, which would be the second to last Friday the 13th movie we do with our watch party series. Even though next Thursday's big for the Friday the 13th watch party series, because after we watch the remake on that stream at the end, we're going to announce the first big event we are doing for Goodwill Haunting 2023. You do not want to miss that.
And I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's going to be good.
The remake's going to be a sexy good time.
Yeah, Matt's going to be there. Oh, whoa.
Rock on Jimmy Dean, dude. That's all I got to say. I'm excited to get Chris on this week too for tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, him and Dana Banner, man. That's gonna be a fun stream tomorrow.
Why is this
Dude.
motherfucker so creepy, dude? He should know. No, he's raising all these red flags.
Dude, do you
Just
know
a
what I
minute
like?
ago.
Do you know what's underrated right there? It's just him using the shadow covering his face, because it's a bright setting, so his face should be brightened, but they actually put a shadow right there. I think that's a very underrated detail.
Yeah, I like that too. There are inconsistency with how his character is portrayed,
Mhm.
and I know it's because of the lady in black, but like 1 second he's playing the freaking phone game with his kids, and the next second he's like creepy as fuck in the doorway.
And you think out of everybody, freaking Renee will know that's not her husband.
Yeah, and I
We
mean
kind of already show hints that she kind of already feels that way.
it seems like she's more weary than cotton about him, but still, you just don't know. Like I feel like that maybe she should be a little bit more on edge.
More on edge than that product placement from Apple right there.
Yeah.
Ooh. What a freaking detail of events right there. Oh, Elise is there.
Yeah. Let's talk to Elise. Let's see how she's doing.
Let's see here. Chris says, dude, I'm excited. I've been wanting to watch it again, but I keep putting it off for tomorrow. Dude, well, you don't have to wait that much longer, man, because in less than 24 hours, we'll be right back on here watching Freddy versus Jason, having a good old time.
Having a good time. I'm excited as well, because I actually haven't seen Freddy versus Jason in a lot of years, man. Many years.
Nice. I think I watched it randomly on a whim last year for some reason because I was just wanting to put. Ooh, Brad, did you see that shot? Yeah,
that's it.
hey. But no, what the reason I pointed out that time or this time around versus like the last time I watched it is because it's what Brad mentioned in the first Insidious movie of that random kid, just standing against the wall that a lot of people miss that shot. I feel like that is a very similar shot.
Yeah, I remember in the theater that was one of my favorite shots of this movie. And if you're just listening, it's when Rose Byrne's walking through the house and you see the lady on the couch in the background in the living room.
Ooh. We get this
it's
shot
just for like
that
a half a second
played in the trailer.
Yep, I remember that. I don't know what it is with this guy and kid toys, man. James Wan and these toys, but he makes it work. He makes it creepy always.
Hey, creepy, man. Freaking child toy is creepy because we got the Annabelle doll, creepy.
Yeah, I mean you got the Crooked Man in part 2, the little spinny merry-go-round in the first Conjuring,
fire truck.
Yeah, fire trucks. Yeah, hell yeah, all the time with the creepy kid stuff. I don't know I don't think Saul really had anything like that in there.
That's such a good effect right there.
Yeah, that's cool because it looks like it's one take, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think they splice footage together to do that. It's really cool stuff.
Or had like a great pause moment.
Yeah. Or she could just popped up off the couch real quick like we have to do in our skits.
She's a real ghost.
Why they keep buying all these creepy ass houses? They need to get themselves like an apartment or something.
Or a high rise.
Yeah, well, you're never safe in one of those. And here's yet another baby monitor thing. Why? Dude, I would not be relying on these fucking baby monitors if I were in her shoes. That's
Dude,
the third
I
time.
would be having this baby attached to me at all times.
Yeah,
like freaking,
dude.
like one of those carriers right there, kind of like a kangaroo. Oh, damn, did the freaking ghost just slap the baby?
There's some slapping going on in there for sure. And I think she needs to really consider. This is 10 years ago, but surely they still had the video monitors back then. I mean, video is not new technology.
Well, ghosts can alter those freaking videos.
But I still
shit.
Not where you want to be.
The force is strong with that ghost. Oh God. I totally forgot that. I knew the slap was coming. I just totally forgot when it was coming. So that got me.
What if you cut in Will Smith right there though? And then he slapped the shit.
Keep my name or keep her name out your fucking mouth. Please, someone make that edit. I would pay you.
I bet Chris Snyder could do it.
Mm-hmm. Chris, that's your homework assignment. It's due tomorrow. Oh, there's that. That's something we forgot to mention at the beginning here. This old dude right here, freaking, he loves his. He is a good, what we call, dice player.
He's good at dice. He's a good character, actually. I really enjoyed him in this movie. Like, kind of taking the role of Elise, filling in those shoes a little bit. Just seems like a nice guy. Yeah, Coral. Carl, good to see you.
Coral. Dadgummit, Coral. We need you. Let's see here. Ashton says, I like Freddy versus Jason. I have my issues, but I'll save it for tomorrow. Dude, trust me, that movie has so many issues, but it's always forgiven because of how much of a fun time it is. But again, I like you, Ashton. I'll save all that for tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I'm just looking. I don't really remember it. I mean, I do. I remember like everything that happens, but I just like as far as the details of what's good, what's bad, and everything in between. Like, I'm gonna have to get into it tomorrow. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and Braden really loves Freddy versus Jason too. Like, he's a huge fan of that movie. It's just unfortunately schedules couldn't have lined up to try to get him on here as well.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
But we'll have double the Braden here in about 2 weeks, so you'll get plenty of Braden on Good Will Hunting for the month of July.
You talking about the Braden Double Down?
Yeah, the Double Down friggin' event, but we'll describe that towards the end of the show. Because our July is jam-packed, and you don't want to miss a good real July. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really excited for that finale we have planned out in July, though.
Ooh, dude! Hopefully, we could get that freaking announcement out this weekend.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, come on, man! Come on, Lee Winnell. You can't break the circle. That's freaking demons or dead summoning 101. I actually learned that in the Ouija Origins of Evil.
That's a good flick.
Thank you, Brooke. We're trust us. If anyone, we know we want you guys to be excited, but we're always freaking excited just because we want you all to be excited. So it's always great hearing comments like this one. It means we're doing something right.
I concur.
What does she want?
Many, many good things.
Mm-hmm. Kill.
This reminds me of Pennywise too.
Oh man, Brad, if we could have done the skits for this Insidious franchise, we would easily be doing this dice game.
Oh, I know, dude. I had it in mind. We actually had a few skits in mind, but we just couldn't make it happen, man. It's been hectic as shit lately, so
it really has. And I know you guys love our skits, but hopefully but what we're definitely guarantee you guys is the skit for the Real Horror Wars show for next year.
Yeah.
That one's guaranteed. Lady Angels. That's a weird name for a hospital. Okay. You used to work there, but you have no recollection of what any of this means.
Help me to recollect.
Hey, Brad, is your weird boy again?
He's so weird.
Dude, that would be a great drinking game. Every time freaking Patrick or Josh does something weird, we have to drink.
He just shows up, Renee. Oh, hey. Nice to see you.
I could do whatever I want to you right now, but I'm not going to.
Dream good. Dream good, my dear. Good
Okay,
night.
now you sniffing at her hair. What the hell?
It's getting weird now, that's for sure.
Dadgummit. Freaking perv. Rosie, what's going on, my dear? Here is your rose.
No, that wasn't
Hopefully you're
it.
doing good.
That wasn't her rose.
Oh, sorry.
That rose was dead. There you go. That's it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sorry. I got to buy me a permanent rose. That's what I got to start doing. I'll look on Amazon.
What color's the rose, Brett?
Whatever color she wants it to be. So I assume just red, but Rosie, if there's a different color rose you want me to get you, just let me know. Because I always want to make sure our chat is happy, and they deserve the best.
Now we got this freaking haunted freaking
Hospital.
Yeah, hospital situation. I don't know what this this footage is per se, but it's what the fuck?
Just when you were playing about the weird toys, and there's another damn toy in a hospital of all places.
It's creepy in there, man. What if Michael Myers was in there, man, just hanging out from 1981?
What are you guys doing here? Holy shit, you talk? Of course I talk. Ooh, I like that. Kind of like how you mentioned, Brad, he's playing the Elise in this movie, and it makes sense for him to be that because you do need somebody to be that. Let's see. Y'all just chatting amongst yourselves. That's always excellent. We always encourage that. But yeah, I will say for this one, it builds a little bit. Like it gets time to really like get to where it wants to go. So that's not why we are not mentioning too much right now because it's all just building up into like the late second half. Once we get to that late second half, that's when shit really gets down and we can talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
But of course, we could freaking talk about this beautiful girl named Jocelyn Donahue. Donahue. Dadgummit, I did it again. Donahue. Gosh, she's beautiful. And Chris, I could not agree more with you, my friend. Haunted hospital settings don't get utilized enough. Even though, Brad, you told me of a movie for me to take a gander at. Ain't it called The Last Shift?
The Last Shift is good. Yeah, that's the one in the police station. It's
Oh, is that the police station? My B.
Yeah, was there another one that you were just talking about? Sorry, I'm making travel arrangements on the side a little bit, so I'm trying
you golden, dude. I know, like again, not much is happening right now, so you're golden. We're just pretty much what we're doing now is just this whole movie is just giving everything a backstory, so it makes you care once we get into the late second half of this movie.
Yeah, was that the movie you're asking about? Was it? You said it was set in a
I
police
said The
station?
Last Shift, but you said that was about a police station.
Yeah,
right?
what environment? What was your question before I answered?
Well, it's Chris's comment here. Haunted hospital settings don't get utilized enough.
Oh yeah, I know, dude, for sure. I think it's always a good setting. Last Shift is great. Russell, he just popped that in. It's that one's set in like a secluded police station, like / jail. They got a jail in there. And it gets really crazy. It's creepy, man. I think they just made like a remake for it, actually, the same director.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. But the hospital thing is good. District, what is it? Is it District 9 or something like that? Session 9. Yeah,
no,
Session 9.
Yeah, Session 9.
Yeah, that one is like a insane asylum or whatever. That one's really good. That's a good setting, man. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I can't believe you just mentioned freaking District 9 with the alien. I just want
No, not that one.
I just want to go home.
Not that one. Not that one. This one's a Session. We're done with the districts, man. We can put those in our rear view.
Oh yeah, just like how they could just put that freaking patient in the review because that patient is dead. The one that Young Mom was with. So pretty much she was just hanging out with a ghost.
Ooh, yeah. I did like that recall there, or that reveal.
So it kind of just asks me in the way, but does like Josh's mom have freaking like ether or like further powers or something like that?
Yeah, I think she's somewhat limited in that, but I think yes, just based on what we just saw, and And what the fuck? More weird shit by Patrick Wilson,
No.
man.
And I hate anything that has to do with teeth or oral procedures and anything. I freaking hate it. I've spent most of my life in the dentist's office, so anything like that just freaks me out. So no, put the tooth back in your mouth.
Well, you're gonna love Saw 7. That's where they do the. There's a couple different oral procedures.
Oh,
As
God.
you, yeah.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about, dude. I don't want to talk about it. So apparently, this freaking main evil ghost bitch is mother. See, now we get the intro. That's why we call this lady Ghost Mother. Just because this apparently is the mother of the woman in black.
Interesting. And not a good mother she was either, right?
No, hell no. If we're talking about like top 5 worst mothers in the horror genre, she'd be on the top 5. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're right.
Yeah.
Parker Crane is such a villain name, dude.
Mm-hmm. Good. It is a good name. Renee, what the hell? That's a weird ass way to wake up.
What the fuck does this guy even do, man? He's pulling teeth out. Just walks
Looking
around being
old.
creepy.
Dude, you are right, though. They are really inconsistent with the Josh character in this one, because like he was in the bathroom looking old and like kind of like looking like an old dude or something, and then for some reason he just looks normal here.
Yeah, he does, man. It's like there's a couple different versions of the characters they're trying to pull off here. He's not a nice man anymore.
Absolutely not. Teeth, no thank you. Ashton, you and I agree on that one, man. I do not want to watch that movie. Teeth or a movie called The Dentist. Don't want to.
Yeah, Teeth was epic, man. That was a good movie. That was one of the first things I saw on Netflix because that was it was actually on Netflix when they first came out with Netflix, like 10 years ago. I remember.
Little bit of detail right there. Freaking Joshua explaining you can't give them what they want, life, or like show them fear because what they want is life. And then you could just tell Renee's like, how do you know such a great deal of what they want? So there we
Right?
go, another red flag.
Red flag.
Chris is like, Parker Crane, well, back in my day. See, this is our other handfast stuff that's going on too, because this new Josh is very suspicious of what's going on in this piano room.
Yes, he is. That's such a good payoff later, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Here's our ultimate red flag right here. The ultimate red flag in this movie.
What's that, Birdie?
The song.
Yeah.
Oh,
see, he
damn,
has
right
no
there.
idea.
You can just
Yeah.
tell.
It's a red flag.
That's Renee's ultimate red flag right there.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, fuck. I fucked up.
Yeah,
yeah, that song. Of course. I knew that's what you're talking about, but let me show you how to play it.
The freaking woman in black right then and there should have just killed Renee. It was at that point like, damn, you got me. I fucked.
Was it that fucked? At that point, she fucked up.
Yeah, it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Now he's got the bat. I don't know. We keep getting this like found footage with these two goons over here.
Which it makes sense because of Lee Winnell, Specs holding the camera right there. So it makes sense to go back and forth. But now they're at Parker Crane's house.
Parker Crane.
because they're trying to find answers, man. Who killed Elise? A house where not many good things have happened.
So what else is new?
Well, I'm gonna give me a haircut tomorrow. No, seriously. I'm planning on actually gonna go back. I'm gonna try this whole month of July going back to my freaking buzz cut roots.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's gonna be epic. I'm
At
excited for
least,
that.
so tomorrow you'll see me with a different, completely kind of a haircut, more than y'all are used to.
Hell yeah, dude! The Burt Man,
The bird man.
the Bird Man.
Gah. But yeah, again, this is just again like a negative. Like it does take a little bit for them to try to get somewhere.
It really does, man. I mean, there's some good moments in between. Like, obviously,
Mhm.
there's two different groups of people doing different things. You have uh, Josh and Rose Byrne. I just mixed up their real names and their fake names and all that. And that's cool. We're just here to have a good time. And they're over there at the house. There's some creepy shit going on. But then the other trio, the two goons and Lorraine, they're investigating Parker Crane's house, like you said, mixed in some POV. It's very different stories, and it's good. I mean, it's definitely solid as far as like different elements of it. But yeah, it does kind of have some pacing issues. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. What do you got here, Rosie, my dear? Hope it's not a bowl cut.
Please get a bowl cut,
No,
please.
no, I'll right forget what those freaking that freaking haircut that freaking Kevin Bacon has in Trimmers.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what you need.
Oh, dude, Brad, there are your freaking toys at it again,
What
man.
the shit, dude? They're just all freaking being rocked in the corner.
The little bastard. There's always a little kid ghost bastard screaming. And Russell says, whose house are they in right now? They're in Parker Crane's house because they found that name at the Our Lady Angel Hospital. And apparently that name is attached to everything that's weird's going on right now, especially these freaking kid toys.
Yeah, for sure, man. They're finding all kinds of crazy stuff here.
Oh, dude. Hey.
Woohoo!
Annabelle. That's freaking
Yeah.
Annabelle. That's where they got
Yep.
the Annabelle look.
Oh yeah, look at it, dude. It's Annabelle all the way. This came out the same year as Conjuring, didn't it?
It did. Because, well, Insidious 2 came out in September, while The Conjuring came out in July.
Damn, man. 2 movies in just a few months by the same director. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I bet like this one, like both movies, wrap production around the same time too. So that's why they can go back and forth with showing these little like similarities here.
Yeah, for sure. You can see it.
And J-Man, what's going on there, dude? How are you doing?
Oh, hello, man. Good to see you from Backtrack Cinema, man.
The J-Man.
I know you got to be excited about that Arnold documentary on Netflix, man. I know it's been pretty solid.
Lyle. Get to the chopper. That's what they should name this documentary. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Get to the Chopper.
I did nothing. The pavement was my enemy.
This isn't Foster.
This is true, Chris. He said James Wan was competing with himself. 2013, he released Insidious 2 and The Conjuring, both paranormal / supernatural horror movies released in the same summer. Yeah, it's crazy to think that.
Mhm.
And obviously, I think Conjuring had most of his attention. Like, I think he did a
Of
good.
course.
I think he had, he came into this one. He didn't just sleepwalk through it by any means. There's still some good stuff in here. Still has a lot of his flavor in it, but I think,
Yeah, but you could tell he was distracted.
Yeah, I think he was definitely more focused on The Conjuring and building something there. And I'm glad he was, because it ended up being a fucking classic. But
And of course, without that movie, I wouldn't have met any of you guys. So you could thank The
This is true.
Conjuring for that.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Insidious Chapter 2.
Hail to the nah. Damn it, Dalton, how do you get yourself in these shenanigans? But Brad, let me give me a little refill right here while you answer Rosie's questions about which documentary. What in the hell were you talking about?
Give me a little sip. Yeah, that's a cool deal. No, there's an Arnold documentary on Netflix. I think it's 3-part. I don't know how many episodes there are. I'm on the second one now. It basically breaks down his life. The first one is about his bodybuilding days. The second one, which I'm on now, is about his movie. Holy shit! What the fuck is up with the people in these damn closets, man? Coming out freaking.
Oh, dude, that's a meth addict.
It looks like it. I mean, that looks like freaking Mia from Evil Dead right there.
Oh, in a way. Even though it kind of makes
What the
sense.
shit?
Yeah, Dalton, would you quit going into the further? Damn it, Dalton. But
A
no,
lot of jump scares in this thing.
that will make sense later on of what that meth addict lady person was doing there.
Finding the meth, man. Yeah. So yeah, so far it's been pretty good. The documentary. There's also a Stallone thing on Paramount Plus now where it's like a reality show with his family and stuff. That's pretty good too. I'm not very. I've maybe watched one episode of it, but it's solid. It's decent.
Hey, look, it's your favorite version of Josh right here.
What the fuck's he doing sitting there? Is he on the shitter with a? He's sitting there with that baseball bat, like freaking. He's on the shitter. What's he doing in there? What is
Dude,
that?
I could easily see your freaking Shining references
Okay.
right here that you mentioned a while back.
Yeah. No, it is though when he's holding the
Oh,
bat.
hey,
and
there's
he's
Josh.
see, I like that. That's one of my favorite parts when you find out he's been playing that song in there. That's freaking good. That's yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. This is where stuff starts to get interesting. I like it.
Oh yeah, dude. This is or as freaking my boy Jim Ross freaking says, business is about to pick up.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Let's see here. Sebastian, what's going on, man? Saying, hey guys, came from McCrae's stream. Yeah, I understood that Dave McCrae was doing his last campaign stream tonight. He just finished his campaign. 134K. Holy shit.
That's big numbers, man.
Good for Dave and Bruce, man. So, man, they're gonna have plenty enough to freaking nail the conclusion of It's Me, Billy, dude. And I'm so looking forward to it.
Dude, they need to create a channel together and call it Dave and Brewster's. It's like Dave and Buster's, but then with the it's that just hit me when you said Dave and Bruce. But yeah, that's awesome, man. That's mad stacks. That's really impressive. And they deserve it, man, because they're making high quality, freaking top of the line shit. So that's gonna be awesome.
Changing the game. Hey, we've seen that little girl before.
Yeah, we have.
God, shit. Freaking Sia's been hanging around that chandelier too long.
Stick around.
I wanna swing.
I'll actually BRB too, buddy.
Here from the chandelier. That's why Brad wanted to go because he didn't want to hear me sing. But just want to take this time as well, just because Dave McCrae's Indiegogo campaign for It's Me, Billy Part 2 is coming to a close. Another one's about to open next week for July the 7th. Our buddy at the channel, Brayden Timmons, he is about to have another Indiegogo campaign for The Last Nightmare, which is the sequel to the Haddonfield Nightmare that was released, which is supposed to be a Halloween H2O fan film. It's kind of like the sequel to Halloween H2O. To me and everybody else, the main sequel, the true sequel, unlike that trash Halloween Resurrection. I know Braden's campaign starts next week on July the 7th, and I really know he needs your guys' help so he can make that film and have that proper conclusion. We definitely need to help him. And you could obviously guarantee that Good Will Hunting is going to help promote his work out there to make sure he reaches his goals. Let's see here. Oh, and Aaron Click, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Yeah, Chris, definitely the next time we talk to freaking Dave, we're easily going to tell him that.
Oh, they need to know, man. They need to know.
Yeah, I was telling the guys that just to give some Braden some love for the Last Nightmare, that their campaign starts. His campaign starts next Thursday or next week,
Yeah, dude, excited about that too.
and freaking Dave and Bruce go to White Castle. That'd be a great fan film. And then, yeah, a lot of people used up the child support money, but it was worth it. Golly.
Hey, whatever you gotta do to get freaking It's Me, Billy too.
Oh, and Russell, I'll get your comment here in a minute. I'm going to start, but man, dude, what a freaking creepy reveal that all this is right here.
Yeah, I always like this too, where they bust in the wall and they're you
All
got all
these
these
damn
freaking
dead bodies.
yeah, it's fucking yeah with the white sheets over them. It's always creepy to see that.
Freaking that Bathsheba's going to pop out of one of these damn things. We got all this mold.
Yeah, it is moldy as fuck in there, dude.
Dude, why the hell would he do that? Like, what was he going to expect right there? Freaking smell like Febreze?
Yeah, it's not going to smell that way. Actually, honestly, at this point, I feel like there wouldn't really be much aroma. You know, I don't know how long these folks have been in here, but there becomes a point where it dissipates, and they all look like they've been petrified or something.
At first, I was afraid, or it could be me. Do you know what it is, Brad? It wasn't freaking the woman in black. It was me going, "Hello, Haddonfield."
Isn't that the case, man?
That's what happened. That's why they died. They were petrified, thinking I can never live without you by my side. Oh, the Bride in Blacks. Here we go. We're getting to the origins, guys, of the Bride in Black.
I'll tell you one thing. I'd be more excited about a Bride in Black freaking movie than I would the Nun. Not that we need it either way. I wouldn't really. I'm not asking for either one of those items. But if I had to compare the two,
Fuck you. Dude, you're gonna see, man. The Nun 2 is gonna get the Annabelle creation treatment. You just wait.
I ain't gonna see shit.
You're gonna see shit.
No, I ain't seeing.
You still gotta watch that other movie that you promised you were gonna watch for me after I beat you in that Survivor Series matchup.
This is true. This is true. That is true.
Don't make me change my pick. I still got time to change my pick.
Well, if you pick Titanic 666, I've already watched it, so it's too late.
Did you really? Why the
Most
fuck
of
did you
it,
watch it? Dude, what a freak. That was a creepy real like again, it's a creepy reveal. If this woman in black is seriously on some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was guys, there's the reveal. It was his disguise. So the woman in black is not a woman. It's a man's man. I knew you were going to go there.
It's a man.
I knew you were going to go there, dude. All right. I think this is a good time to get back to what Russell was wanting to talk about, Brad. Brad, what about our package? What can they expect from our package?
Oh, it's still coming, man. Epic script. I'm really excited about it, actually. The script's done. We're just kind of waiting on a good time. We've all been really busy lately, especially me. I've been slammed, and I know Brett's been busy too, pretty much
Slamming
holding
the
down the
lockers.
fort. Yeah, fuck off. So we're just waiting on a good time to kind of announce it and get that train rolling, probably this fall sometime after things kind of slow down a little bit. So, but yeah, really excited about it, though. I mean, it's... I'm just excited to tell the story.
Yeah, man.
It's
and
good.
Just in case, it's a Halloween 3 Season of the Witch fan film. And yeah, man. So we are so freaking thrilled when the time is right to show you our package.
Yeah, we're going to show you the package for sure, man. You're going to see the package. All of it.
Just in case, I know you're like, oh, dude, they're just going to show us a porno. No, it's not a porno. It's going to be something really special. And when the time has come and when the time is right, we could really use your help to make it to the best that we can make it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We have yeah. I mean, yeah. There's a couple little things we're waiting on, but we're it's gonna be good. Hopefully, we'll get to kind of reveal more
Snyder's
details
excited
soon.
to see our package.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Chris has already seen the packet. Oh, wait, no. Well, that's a different one. Sorry, hold on.
Uh-oh.
This guy's just freaking pissed off all the time.
All the fucking time. Sebastian says it's a thick, fat, juicy package. Yeah, man. So you don't want to miss it. Yeah, and everyone's going to want to see and experience the package. See, that's why I love the title of the movie too. It's a package, but what kind of package is it? You have to watch and find out.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, I mean, it's just the package, man. The total package. This is actually coming up. This is where Dice Boy shows up. Josh is home. This is the best moment of Jack in the movie, or Jack of Josh in the movie. I think with the way he's kind of the Dice Boy's kind of figuring out that he's possessed, but then he kind of, yeah. We'll see how it plays out here in a second. But it's good, man. It's fucking. It's creepy the way he plays it.
Don't you love Specs freaking just like, yeah, we're gonna get him, dude, and puts his hand on his arm or on his freaking leg, man. So we're gonna get him. Like, get your fucking hand off. But yeah, here we go. Renee's like, freaking Lorraine, where in the hell have you been? I've been dealing with your damn son. He's creeping me the fuck out with a baseball bat and smiling all weird.
Taking teeth out.
Yeah, I think he's thinking, wait, was that a tooth?
I think I saw a tooth fly out.
Oh, you will find him. But yeah, I also love like how like from being the end of this movie, like, dude, look at that. Like, Brad, tell me, like, look at this real quick. It just tell me how all of a sudden, like in the span of 2 minutes, he can go from like regular looking Josh to like looking like pure shit.
I know. It goes back and forth quite a bit, man. That's the one thing I said, I think it was Chris said something earlier about his slow descent to madness. And I like aspects of it, but it doesn't really seem like a very slow descent to madness. He just seems like he popped out in the movie and he was weird as fuck. Which makes sense. I mean, because he is being possessed, but I don't know. I feel like they could have done a better job with that.
Like with the consistency, at least.
Yeah, with the consistency, or maybe making people not so sure at the beginning, and then maybe kind of have this could have been the epic oh shit moment right here, actually, where people found out. Like, I think there's a better way to tell that story at the end of the day.
And now apparently Josh is getting lazy here because now he's just dropping his teeth all over the house.
He is. He's not even hiding it anymore.
He's like, screw it.
It looks good. He looks good. And this guy, he just drops his glass. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just gonna
pick up your tooth here. Freaking Chris. Yes, I will find him.
But I do think this scene, the way it plays out, it's very tense because we've kind of grown to like this new guy here, the Dice guy.
Yeah, and we don't know that Josh knows that what Carl doesn't know.
Yeah. I like it. That's a good idea. Take the drink. Take the drink.
I like how long it took him to get the drink. Going like, do you want anything to drink? What does he have in his house? Water. Yeah, I'd like to have some water.
Yeah, don't do the water. I mean, this obviously you're about to freaking go out in style, man. Or like that guy. Remember that guy, that TikTok from the Titanic? That guy. Just anytime you're in a shitty situation, just drink your way out of it.
Oh,
he just turned nothing, just hanging around.
Yeah, it's like, why so serious, Carl? Pack your package. You all got me started. And because she says, I'm here to deliver your package, Rosie. Oh, man, dude. We're going to have so much fun with the promoting the package, man. It's going to be a fun time.
Working for UPS.
What can Brown do for you? Not a paid promotion.
Look at this guy. He just wants to play some Yahtzee.
Dude, I'm good at Yahtzee, dude. Don't even get me started on that.
I would beat that ass at Yahtzee, dude.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Next time you're in town, I'll beat your ass in Yahtzee and send you packing.
I'll be there this weekend.
Get it? Packing. Oh, are you now? I didn't know that.
I'll be there this weekend.
Nice. Just come back. I only need 5 minutes.
Oh, you're not going to need 5 minutes to get that ass beat.
A knife. What do you have there, buddy? A knife. No. Shit. Hey, good strategy. Throw the thing of coffee to let
Distraction.
It be a distraction.
Yep, I like that. This scene is great, though. It actually is. All jokes aside, it's super fucking
all that
tense.
was absolutely fantastic. Definitely at this point the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, a nice standoff, if you will.
Oh, I forgot the code word quesadilla or quesadilla.
I never even realized he actually said that just then.
Oh, me neither. I was reading the caption right there.
Yeah, same. That's amazing.
Specs
These guys
pulled
are fucking
the most Burt moment right there. Me just tripping. Oh. Well, Angus is about to go to sleep.
Spec said, "I'd like to cover myself in peanut butter and have a 15-hooker gangbang."
Even though it's kind of weird though how freaking the woman in black did not kill those people right then and there.
Just shackled them up with the shackles in the back.
And quick, like, how did Coral get trapped into the further, or is he insinuate? Well, he ain't dead. So how did he just get himself into the further?
I think he got knocked the fuck out.
Must be. It's not a thing, Josh. It's the woman or the man in black. Get it, Brad? The man in black.
Here comes the man in black.
The MIBs. Oh, Rosie, my dear, I know they started. And Aaron says, I like all the Insidious films, even the fourth one. Thank you, Aaron. Don't care about what anyone says. Well, dude, I care about what you say because I like the fourth one now, too. I saw the fourth one in theaters and I didn't like it. But upon rewatch, I actually grown to like it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, man.
Well, there's this evil bitch trying to tell the woman in black. Or what's the freaking the guy's the freaking butler's name at the Overlook Hotel?
The butler?
Yeah, or like the freaking Grady.
Oh, Delbert Grady, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of like Grady. The caretaker to Jack Torrance scene right there in the bathroom.
Yeah. You are the caretaker. I've actually started reading The Shining again this week, and it's fantastic, man.
Nice. I recently just watched a documentary, Room 237 on freaking Tubi.
Yeah, I watched that too, man. That was pretty good.
I'll be honest with you. That's just a whole bunch of... I'm sure some of it is true, but that's just so much like time wasted just to try and find a conspiracy behind it.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was quite out there for sure, but it was interesting. I enjoyed it.
It kind of lost interest in me. I kind of gave up on it, but I still watched it through and through.
Yeah, it was it was good. But at this point, everything that they said in there, I've already heard elsewhere because it came out 10 years ago.
Oh shit!
So, who the fuck is this guy?
That was the penguin without clothes. Does he have to really be that close to freaking Josh right there?
Yep.
Here we go, guys. You remember all the clues from the first Insidious movie that you were kind of curious about? everything's about to get tied in right now.
I thought that was a good way to tie it in too.
Oh, perfect time for them to do it. Even though, like, they kind of the weird thing about trying to explain like time travel or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on, but I like the way they tied into that very intense moment in the first movie. There's that fucker on the outside. That's freaking creepy
Yeah,
ass
that gave us a good scare in the
ports, man, like crazy.
more than freaking Jason Voorhees in Part 8.
Yeah. Yep, he's gonna go do that creepiest scare of the whole franchise. That's where he's going.
Yeah, Ashton, this movie does jump forth back and forth, so that's like why you have to really pay attention to this movie, so you can kind of understand what's going on.
This is like the scariest moment of the first movie, though.
Now,
Now it makes sense why
no,
the alarm
sorry.
went off, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like again, they're getting ready to explain all this. But Sebastian, man, don't apologize. I want to try some gelato. Can
Oh
you
yeah,
please send me some? I will give you my address.
I'll eat some gelato, dude. I'd
Damn
fucking
right. This is brilliant. Completely caught me off guard. What caught you off guard, Chris?
I couldn't agree. All this stuff right here with the
Oh,
two
okay.
movies tying in together.
Oh, dude, it's freaking. It's just you kind of knew James Wan had a plan before we knew he had a plan. And freaking Byron, what's going on, man? Hopefully Insidious 5 is great.
I don't want to see it, dude. This is the worst.
Oh, dude, that scared the shit out of me on first time watching that movie.
Yeah, that's such a good. And then the alarm goes off. Then the alarm. Okay. Yep. It's just pure chaos, man. It's pure chaos.
Oh, Brooke, have you not seen any of the Insidious movies? If you haven't, definitely watch the first two so you can get ready for the fifth one. Ooh!
There she is.
There, Lynn motherfucking Shay.
It's like a classic interference, man. Freaking WCW.
Do you know what she should have done first? Is like shining the freaking lantern at the demon's face. Do you know what she
Hit her
should
with
have
the
done?
chair.
Nope, even better. I send you back to hell. La, 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 la.
Oh god. Yeah.
Freaking Kingpin, man.
Remember she showed up, man. I was pretty pumped in theaters when she showed up like that.
Oh, dude, it was freaking great because you really didn't know that or unless I haven't seen the trailer in a long time. Did they really promote her to be in this movie?
I think they did a little bit. I can't quite remember, but I feel like I remember seeing her. At least it might have just been the beginning. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly.
Excuse me. Well, regardless, we're always happy to see Lin Shaye in any movie, whether that be a Nightmare on Elm Street, Insidious movies, or the movie I just referenced, a freaking Kingpin. Don't
Or
matter.
Ouija.
We love Lin Shaye.
Not Ouija, though.
Yeah. Or freaking Ouija Origins.
Yeah, she was in the first one, and then she made that cameo at the end of the second one.
Poor Lin Shaye getting stuck with that shitty first one. I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Well, you better learn.
They were asking the wrong Josh, and now we're going back to what happened at the beginning where we had absolutely no idea what they were doing or talking about. Dude, like Ashton said, this really does pop all over the place, man. Like freaking time traveling into the further. I guess the further has like no time or space.
Yeah, it's very much funky like that. It's just, no rules. It's Inception style. I need to see that movie again.
Well, put your t-shirt back on. There's one rule.
Tell me the memories of the old lady.
Oh, she was also Lin Shaye was also in Detroit Rock City.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Legend of the game, man.
And Casteller, what's going on, man? Saying Shay is in the horror game, The Core with David Arquette. Dude, I didn't know
right.
that.
Yep, I'm playing that actually at the moment. Not literally at the
Badass.
moment, but yeah. I need to finish it up so I can get on some Resident Evil or something.
Ooh. Or freaking get ready for that Texas Chainsaw Massacre game that comes out in August.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
We gotta freaking tear that game up.
Yeah, we need to tear up some Friday the 13th before it's gone forever, man.
Well, it'll be gone forever, like to buy, but I'm sure like you can still do private matches.
I think they're going to yank the chain on it one of these days.
Well, from if the reports are true, they are looking into building another Friday the 13th game. That's legit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I hope that that comes out because I fucking need it.
Oh, dude, I needs it too, man. Along with the Halloween version, I'm sure they'll do Halloween like the actual game.
That'd be cool. Are you good at Tetris?
I love Tetris.
You good at it?
Yeah, man. Like I've been freaking like organizing my house, and I used all my Tetris skills when I was little.
That's good to know. All right, cool.
Because I'm officially done with my house cleaning. Like I threw out like 8 or like a good 7 to 8 40-gallon bags of clothes. I gave that to karma. I freaking gave out so many trash. I had a gray sale at McKay, made me $500.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's epic.
Yes. So my house is like pretty much like when I first moved in.
I like that. That's awesome.
God, he looks so he's looking like freaking Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. but dude, this is so scary right here.
Yeah, this is really where Jack comes in.
Okay, that was weird. Rosie was addicted to Tetris.
Oh, really?
Dude, Tetris is such an underrated game.
Oh, we picked it up on the Switch, man. We played it all weekend, battling it out. Yeah,
I bet that's badass. But there's nothing like Tetris on the Game Boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They brought they had the you can play that on the Switch too. Actually,
Lucky bastard. What about Dr. Mario?
that's on there. Yeah,
Dr.
for
Mario was good shit too.
Yeah, it's on there.
Byron, good question. Is the Red Door the last movie in the Insidious franchise? I think that's what they're intentionally trying to do. Which, first off, great fucking throw by Josh right there.
People are always beating the shit out of other people with kitchen shit too, man. Remember, like Michael got hit in the face by Lori with the pan in Halloween 2018, and then obviously we saw Evil Dead.
With the meat chopper.
The Evil Dead Rise, all that shit hit the fan. But yeah, I mean it all depends, Byron, on how much money the movie makes. I think if the movie comes out and it's really successful, they'll do another one for sure. Absolutely.
Or they can do my brilliant idea and do a Insidious little TV series with young Elise, kind of like how we saw young Elise at the beginning of this movie, but actually with her regular voice.
Yeah, don't do the voiceover, man. I like Lynn Shay. Her voice is fantastic, but it's distracting. We don't need to see that.
Voice of an angel.
I don't know. I honestly though, I don't for some reason I don't feel like Insidious is going to do great at the box office. Like, hopefully I'm wrong. I hope it makes some stacks, but
ooh,
that's a creepy little shot. Yeah. Oh, that woman in black is fucking smacked in the head.
Run, bitch. But no, I'm with you, dude. I hope it does well at the box office. It is going to get a chance to go on its own weekend. Even though it's going to have tough competition, dude. It's going to have to go up against like the second week of Indiana Jones 5, even though we haven't heard great things about it, but you still know it's going to get some possible attendance numbers.
Yeah.
And then the following week, after the first week of Insidious, going into its second weekend, it's going to go up against Mission Impossible 5, which the early reviews has been saying this movie could be better than Fallout.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I feel like I mean, this is 10 years after the direct. I mean, obviously, it's a direct sequel to 2, which was 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the last 2 movies did, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm glad they're doing it.
Yeah,
I feel
me
like they
too,
could have
man.
almost done it straight to HBO or something, and it might have been a good, it would have worked. But I'm either way. I'm excited. I'll be there next Friday to see it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be there next Saturday to see it because we got our Friday the 13th remake on Thursday. And then I'll be on Matt Fauci's channel next Friday for Fauci's Cafe for episode 9.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I
That'll be
won't go
fun.
see it Friday. And then the other thing too, man, with Insidious, with the month of July, is going up against another tough competition, along with Mission Impossible, a little bit of Indiana Jones. It also has to go up against freaking Oppenheimer too, the third week
Yeah.
of July. So
July is
man,
stacked, dude.
if I were Insidious, I would have gone to release in August because I don't think
Mhm.
much is coming out in August.
Yep, August would have been epic.
You can't do September because that's when Nun 2 comes out. And it'll
Fuck
dominate.
off, dude. Insidious would beat Nun 2. Dude, if Nun 2, I swear, if that makes money, I'm going to be mad.
Oh, this is where we get our epicness of the whole reveal.
Yeah.
Bam! Bitch went down.
Smacked.
Bam! Mother Crane, super bitch. I'm trying to get my scream speech patterns down for the convention. It's in November. Okay, in a serious note, like this is pretty sad. This is a fucked up origin story right here.
Yeah, it is not a good mom here at all.
Mm-mm. Oh, poor Marion.
She's off the deep end, dude.
Good.
Good. That's that bowl cut you need to get, Birdie.
Oh, hell no. God, it's like, have you been watching me this entire time? You sickos. Damn, the force is strong within her. Oh, actually, I saw a comment here. Byron said the TV series would be amazing. I agree with that. And Byron also said, I wish Insidious 5 came out in October. I'm actually glad it does not because of the fact of the Exorcist remake. No matter how much we do not want it, it's still going to happen. So that's and also Saw 10 comes out in October. So I feel like putting Insidious 5 in there is cramming October too much. And plus with the whole trailer of the Night at Freddy's, I'm going to come to the Peacock, which I got to say Peacock now because unfortunately when I say the other word, we get an ad thing or whatever. So I'm trying to make us stack some money. So it's the Peacock for the Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm looking forward to that series as well, or that movie as well.
You talking about cock?
Oh, that gun! Oh man, you know what? That was a good run. I could hold it in. So yeah, it's Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be coming to the cock. So we're excited for it. And Brooke asked, "Are you going to Mad Monster, Brett?" Brooke, remind me, where is Mad Monster at? Tell me the city.
Mad Monster. Sounds
no,
familiar.
Brad, you're thinking of the Monster Energy drink,
dude. That the hard Monster they had that came out. That shit's good, man. The alcoholic Monster. One. Yeah, it's like the White Claw version. I don't know. But it's tasty, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Aaron, like Saw 10, definitely do Saw 10 since you're just so close already to do a 10 point. Go ahead and do it, but after 10, just be done with it. I'm with you because they had their chance to expand upon Spiral, and that was a hit and a swing and the miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to hit it, man. Like they've tried to continue the franchise. This will be the third time. all 3 attempts were different strategies, so if this one doesn't hit, I'm just gonna have to agree. I feel like maybe there's nothing else you can do.
Oh,
But oh, I'm happy to see Kramer come back, but it just doesn't really make sense.
absolutely makes no sense. And Brooke, yes, that's the one I'm talking about in November. That's Mad Monster in Atlanta. I will be there because the screencast is going to be there, and I do not want to miss that. So if you're going, let us know. We'd be happy to find you and say hello.
Yeah. Let us know. We'll say hello. What's
Absolutely. It'll be a queen, baby.
you think, Birdie? Is there still some math to do here?
Oh, you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm thinking I am.
All right, thinking I'm back. Let me get you those numbers real quick. Okay, Brad, 23 votes, 21 yeses, and 2 nos.
Nice.
And then you can see the poll, right?
Yeah, I can take care of that.
Okay, great. All right. Because we're just diving into this third act where Dalton's going to go find his daddy and bring him back to the real world while Josh has to fight this evil demon bitch. Even a good little redemption story here for Parker Crane right here.
Yeah, I always like that.
Because trust me, I want him to get his revenge on Mother after what Mother forced him to do.
Absolutely, dude. Mother is talking to you. I'm going to work on these mathematics here.
Do it. Josh, what are you going to do? It's a hammer time? Gosh, she creepy. I would give that actress a lot of credit. Let me figure out the actress's name real quick. But plays Mother. Parker Crane's mother is played by Danielle Bisutti. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing her last name right, but still, really great performance. And Gory Tiger, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Gore!
And again, Brooke, I really do hope you get a chance to go because I will, of course, love to meet you. We'd love to meet our fans of the channel.
For sure.
And Sebastian says, I've never been to a convention of any kind. Would love to experience this someday. I see they are just money draining. Yeah, you got to be careful. So be sure to go to A, set or just save up some money. And B, be sure you go to a really good convention on your first go. And of course, I could give you some pointers on conventions too if you need them.
Yes.
Oh, goodbye, Elise. Hopefully to see you in the 5th one. All right, let's see if Josh can make his way home.
Shit. I was always disappointed they never played the tiptoes in here.
Oh, I know, man. Especially we all know it just ties into this franchise. You would think that you would like take full advantage of that song.
It's got to come back in the new one, though.
Oh, dude, I guarantee you it absolutely will. Just because again, Darth Maul's crackhead brother is going to be the main antagonist, so you know that's going to happen. Sebastian, I wouldn't say bad conventions, but it's more like conventions that do not have like a horror celebrities, like any good ones. That's what I mean by that. But there's not really a bad convention. But you also asked too. I live not too far from Orlando. It's like 2-hour drive, and I know there's always cons there. Yeah, especially in October when there's some Spooky Empire. That's the big one. That is a really good one to go to, and I plan on going to Spooky Empire next October.
Yeah, I think that would be a fantastic idea.
So, Sebastian, if I'm going to do a suggestion, go to that one. And we think Josh is back.
He's better than ever.
I bet after he got back, it's like, God, why do my fucking teeth hurt?
Why do I have such a headache?
Well, I have a headache. Why do my teeth hurt? Why do I look like I have crow's feet on my face? Oh, and that's the other thing too, guys. For the fifth one, Patrick Wilson's the director of the movie, so this is his directorial debut. So I'm really looking forward to see how he does with his first movie. Yeah, I'm with Renee. Oh, okay. There's the flag. Yeah, she's like, okay, that's my husband. You said the song.
Clip toes.
Because you played that song so terribly. Oh, you could only play it that badly. That's so great.
Yeah, that's a good line. Let me get this pulled in here.
Do it.
Do it.
And Josh is back again. I don't trust it. Oh, come on, dude. You know it's him. Freaking Angus. Ah!
This guy's always showing up late to the party.
Oh, that's good shit. And Lee Winnell Specs had his directorial debut with Insidious 3. Absolutely he did. And again, we're going to do everything we can to at least get to that watch party next week if we could not get to 4. Which I know Brad would be so disappointed, but
Oh.
And Sebastian says, "Oh, true. I've always check and see if there's actors, since that's the main reason I want to go. And I think I've seen Spooky Empire videos on YouTube. That's where Danielle Harris and other actors go to. Yes, those are very popular ones. And if you could look already, I've already started making announcements for Spooky Empire this year, with a lot of good people going to be there."
Hell yes.
All right. And this is very important to know for the red door. Coral is pretty much just blocking out their further powers, so they don't go into the further anymore. They're pretty much forgetting. And then once we get to the 5th one, they slowly start to remember everything again. Because again, it's a story unresolved.
And this is this, speaking of unresolved story, this little ending here always played into this idea. I mean, it's pretty much where the franchise went, but not specifically to this story. This story was never picked up on again. I always thought this was going to be the next. He's eating a fucking Hot Pocket.
He's eating the vegetarian Hot Pocket. How fucking dare he? Even though, real quickly, who is that? Who is that? I'll tell you who that is. That is Jenna Ortega right there.
No, is it? It is.
That's fucking Jenna Ortega, dude.
Damn, dude, I had no idea. That's a good fucking point.
Nobody had any idea. After Scream 5 got released, that's when people realized that's who that was.
That's awesome, man. Now they should have made that movie then. Insidious 2, they would have been winners if they did that.
Oh, do you know what they could do? I just thought this would be a cool idea. Do like a little spin-off from Insidious and do it where Jenna Ortega is the star.
Yeah, you could do it,
do off this story.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
You know, that's I'm just trying to find ways to expand things.
Yeah. See, I thought they were going to jump into this story for sure, but they didn't.
Yeah, for Insidious 3, you think they would. Because we wanted to know so badly who was behind her.
Yep, I know. It killed me.
Still kills me.
Maybe we'll find out in Insidious 5.
Oh, that would be... Oh, dude, I got just goosebumps looking at that.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. They deleted it. All right, let's see how the movie scored out real quick. What the fuck?
All right, well, let me exit my movie right quick. That is the freaking Insidious Chapter 2, everybody.
Yes, it is. Brett, man, I don't know. I'm having some technical issues here, so you might have to pull up.
Oh, no, I got it.
Yeah, once you do that, I've disappeared.
All righty. All right, so let me remove the banner real quick so you all can get a good reading on this. So, guys, this is the horror scale. You all determine these numbers, so here we go. We got a 91% of horror fans rating this on Killer Flicks, a solid 91%. And then for tonight's poll in the chat where you all determined it, an average score of a B. And I'll be honest with you, I have no complaints about these numbers.
Yeah, I don't either, man. I think a B is right where this movie goes. And then 91% of the horror fans on Killer Flicks like the movie at least. So it's solid, good score. And yeah, looking forward to the next one, man.
Yeah, me too, man. And again, we're going to make it our goal for the next one being Insidious 3 next week. So just stay tuned for that particular announcement. And then, Brad, let's just finish it out with us, dude. What are your overall thoughts about this movie and the movie rating?
It's a good continuation to the first movie. Obviously, it doesn't really. I mean, you can watch it on its own, but I feel like it's more. It really builds itself as a continuation of the first. And it's enjoyable. Some good moments to it. Definitely some pacing issues throughout, some inconsistencies throughout, but overall it's a good time. So I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5.
Nice, man. I'm with you. Very solid sequel. Definitely one of the more underrated horror sequels out there. But you're right with the inconsistencies of like the whole Josh development, going to the decision of madness with the woman in black, and just the pacing issues we experienced with the first half of the movie, where it takes a good bit for everything to pick up and to get things going and to get things more freaking excited. But there's still good scares. The characters were really strong. So you know what? I'm going to be a little generous here. I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5 for me, because it does compete with the first one, but I'm still possibly at the moment giving the first Insidious movie the edge.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that too. That's good.
So with the 4, the 3.5, that is a 3.75. So that is going to be a good old dance with a freaking dance with Jimbo.
Let's see it. Legendary.
Yeah. Freaking legendary. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. So we're gonna close it out by saying what's coming up on the channel. You have read down the banner down there, but we'll freaking just bam, pop this freaking big. This is going to be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. There is a chance where this could be 8 o'clock instead. So just be prepared regardless, 7:30, 8 o'clock. But tomorrow we are going to be presenting Freddy versus Jason as part of our Friday the 13th watch party. And we're bringing on the boys from Horrorwood with Rick and Chris Snyder and Dana Banner. We are so excited to have these gentlemen on. And we're going to be freaking just drinking some nice beverages and seeing which horror icon comes out on top.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one, man. I can't wait. Going to be a fun time tomorrow night.
Oh man, going to be such a fun time. And of course, next week we've described already, we're going to be doing our best to do an Insidious 3 watch party. Along with next Thursday, we're going to be doing a Friday the 13th remake watch party, as we're really planning on having Matt Fauci on here. Again, I know he said he's going to be there, but we're going to double check to make sure he can be there. We want him to be there as much as he loves the remake. And then, of course, after the remake watch party next week, with that same stream, we're going to announce the first big thing of Good Will Hunting 2024 or 2023. Because again, you do not want to miss that epic announcement.
Yes, absolutely not. Going to be awesome.
Absolutely. And then, of course, next week, too, when we get to next week, we'll reveal the whole big plans we have for the whole month of July, too. Because like the 4th of July, it's going to be a banger.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, guys, we are going ahead and close out for this evening. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we will see you all tomorrow for Freddy versus Jason.
Have a good night.
Yeah.